Hello, it is Foundation Friday, May 12th, 2023. Steve Sipress here in a gorgeous, beautiful, is it still the spring? I believe it is. It's a beautiful spring day here in usually way too hot southern Arizona. Hope it's fantastic where you are as well. And we have another in our multi-part series on the fantastic foundational book, The Magic of Thinking Big by Dr. David J. Schwartz. Hopefully you've gone out and gotten your copy by now. We are in the chapter titled Use Goals to Help You Grow. Now, the title of the book, The Magic of Thinking Big. Keep that in mind as we read Dr. Schwartz telling us, please, as you visualize your future, do not be afraid to be blue sky. People these days, and that was 60 years ago, it's at least as true today as it was back then, if not more. People these days are measured by the size of their dreams. So the magic of thinking big, dream big. Or as Dr. Schwartz says, dream blue sky. The sky is the limit. No one accomplishes more than he or she sets out to accomplish, so visualize a big future. Think big. There's magic in thinking big, planning big, dreaming big for yourself. You know, that brought to mind, I had a really good friend that came into Chicago where I was living with my beautiful wife, Michelle, years ago. I looked it up. It was in November 2013, and he said, I'm coming in town to attend this seminar. It was a multi-day, I think it was a 3-day seminar called Lifebook. Company was called Lifebook, founded by John and Missy Butcher, I believe their names are. And it was a few $1,000. And I forget what was going on, or my beautiful wife Michelle's parents were away. We had nowhere to leave the dog. So I went and took it myself. And then the next time they held it a few weeks later, we had my beautiful wife Michelle go and take it. So we spent a few days with the group on our own. Most of the group were couples that were going through this together. But anyway, I went and found my life book. So you want to talk about dreaming big, there's the logo. I don't know if they still have that logo because I looked it up today to see what was going on with Lifebook, and apparently it looks like it was sold to Vishen Lakhani's Mindvalley, because it's now a Mindvalley course, and it also looks like it's an online program now. So I'm not here to sell you on a Lifebook program, but I can tell you it's life-changing. It was for me and for my friend Kevin. It was his second time going through the program. That's how, you know, when I decided to go, he was like, look, I went through it a few years ago and went through this and mapped out and dreamed and put a vision for my life, and just about all of it's come true in just a few years. So I'm going again to cast another vision for the next few years. And I know that a bunch of that stuff has come true for him, as it has for me and for my beautiful wife, Michelle. So I open this thing up and I check it out. This is my life book. We spent a few days, again, now I think it's online, but we got this big thing. We went through 12 different areas of life. So this thing has 12, see if I can see it here, it has 12 tabs along here of the different areas of life: spiritual life, social life, financial life, career, emotional life, intellectual life, on and on. And then we got to put in, we spent time, hours on each section over the few days, putting in our favorite photos that depicted where we wanted to be. And we wrote down, you know, what we feel about our purpose and our character and our family life and our social life and all that kind of stuff. And let's see what this thing was. This kind of so here's a kind of looking over where my life was at the time. That's me, Steve. And then got this report that I took, I think, as we were going through the program, and then took it again a couple months later, because this one is November 5th, 2013, and again on January 3rd, 2014. So I got this like 40-page assessment, got this flash drive with all kinds of stuff on it. So again, I don't know what you get now, but just immersing myself in 3 days, surrounded by about a dozen people who wanted to, we all wanted to cast a bigger vision and a dream for our lives. And we went through this fantastic program. It was back then. I would highly recommend it in that form. Again, if it's online, hopefully it's even better than it was then. Who would say that it wouldn't? For one thing, you don't have to fly to Chicago, to the headquarters of the company, right? You can do it in the comfort of your own home. And I think I saw that it's a 6-week program. So 3 solid days of, I don't know, let's say 10 hours a day, 30 hours, So over 6 weeks, 5 hours, maybe an hour a day. Maybe that's how it is. You spend an hour a day really thinking about where you are, more importantly, where you want to be. Cast a big, as Dr. Schwartz says, a blue sky vision. Dream big. There's magic in thinking big. It's the title of the book. There's magic in dreaming big. At the time, we lived in a nice home just outside of Chicago, but heck, it was just out of Chicago, a whole flat area, so no view. I grew up on the East Coast where, a lot of the places I lived, we had a view. We were near an ocean. We were, here we're not near an ocean, but we certainly put a few things on our list when we moved here, and, one of them was having a view. So this is outside the front of my home where my office is. I look up in the mountains, and, we were in I guess, a nice home there, but, across the street, if you can see here, I don't know how well you can see, but these homes are, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 12, $15 million homes up here. So we definitely moved up to a more upscale neighborhood and living situation. We have our own pool out in the back, a few thousand square feet. Just whenever I have clients come over or anyone that comes over, they always remark what a beautiful home, what a great location, this and that. That was some of the things we mapped out in our life book, and you don't have to do life book. You can just map out your life. Dream big. That's what Dr. Schwartz is telling us this week in this part of the book, which again, I highly recommend you go out and get yourself a copy of The Magic of Thinking Big. And you really read through this over and over. You get copies for people that you love and you care about. And you take it to heart. There is magic in thinking big, planning big, dreaming big. I am now motivated to get right back into this life book and to go through the exercises again. If I do an hour a day or a few hours on a weekend, let's say it takes me over the next few months or so, or I just get into certain areas. But I know that as I look in here, I'm going to see like, wow, that came true, that came true, that came true. Time to update. I might even check out the online course, and just like my friend Kevin did, he came in person to Chicago, paid thousands of dollars to go through the course in person twice over 3 solid, immersive full days. I might go enroll in the online Mindvalley Lifebook course and go through it again, because I know we have reached a lot of our goals and our dreams from, that's almost 10 years ago. And yeah, it's probably time to do it again and again. It's not an endorsement or, I'm not selling Lifebook here, but I'm selling you on the magic of thinking big, planning big, dreaming big. Hopefully you do it. As Dr. Schwartz says, you're not going to accomplish things by accident. I mean, once in a while someone will win the lottery. We don't have to get into it, but I think you hear that most people give back or lose or, give away or whatever. All that money is gone real quickly after. So if you really want to make some changes in life, I highly recommend you plan them out, especially as a business owner. You've got a lot of people that depend on you, employees and suppliers and customers, clients, patients, members, whatever they are to you. Map out some big things. You have an opportunity as an entrepreneur, or business owner, or a business owner to make some big things happen for people that change the lives of people. Hopefully what you do helps people, otherwise you're not going to stay in business very long. So you really have the chance to have what I call that rippling effect, where you can change the lives of your clients, their families, their children, their grandchildren, their employees, their customers, clients, patients, members, their community, on and on and on. So I hope you dream big, think big, plan big, and then hope big things happen for you. That'll do it for Foundation Friday, May 12th, 2023. Thanks for being here with me today, and I will catch you back here again tomorrow on Social Media Saturday. A lot of things going on in the social media world. I'll share my thoughts on one aspect of it tomorrow. Hope you'll join me then. For now, over and out. Bye-bye.